President Donald Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden will face off in their first presidential debate. Trump, of course, running for another 4 years on the Republican ticket, and Biden running as the Democratic candidate.
But with so many defining moments of 2020, how has that shaped the election? And what should voters look out for tonight? Alex Valverde explains as she continues our Decision 2020 coverage.
2020 has turned out to be quite a year with the COVID-19 pandemic and a resurgence of protests surrounding racial injustice and police brutality. And both of these things have found their place in shaping the presidential election. And their topics expected to be touched on during the first presidential debate tonight.
It's clear that Trump's focus, Trump's strategy has been on whipping up the people who normally vote Republican, getting them engaged, making them feel like the stakes are high. And I think in the debate, we'll see him offer some of that red meat for, the voters who typically would vote for a candidate like him. Biden has been going much more for a unifying message, an attempt to pull independents, pull even some people who normally vote Republican over to his camp.
But while eyes and ears will be open to what they have to say, Dr. Stephen Voss, a specialist in elections and voting behavior at the University of Kentucky, says the debate is unlikely to make a significant difference for voters.
The people focused on them, like the people who attend a sporting match, already know what side they're on. Their votes really aren't up for grabs. The way these debates matter, if they matter at all, is if a candidate makes a really boneheaded mistake.
So what will determine voters' choices? The many significant issues we've seen come up already, and recent ones, like the death of Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg and her replacement. President Trump and Senate Republicans are rushing to confirm Judge Amy Coney Barrett to fill the seat. But it could be a politically risky move for the GOP, as many believe the winner of the election should pick the next justice. Dr. Voss says the winner could shift what comes out of the Supreme Court in the future.
The Supreme Court has been dominated by Republicans for much of my life. But usually those Republican appointees have moved left. They've become more liberal over the course of their careers. We haven't really had a definite conservative majority on the Supreme Court for decades. And with Donald Trump having been able to appoint three people and three justices who seem far to the right, really with the replacement of Ruth Bader Ginsburg with another Republican appointee, we may have, for the first time, a solid conservative bloc that can hold together on the Supreme Court.
Tonight's debates will be held in Cleveland, Ohio from 9 to 10:30 p.m. In Lexington, Alex Valverde, LEX 18 News.
And as Alex just mentioned, the first presidential debate begins at 9 o'clock tonight. You can watch it live right here on LEX 18. You can also stream the debate on lex18.com, our Facebook page, and on these streaming services. Again, those include Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Android TV.